Okay, this is a short video about our online support where I want to explain a few things about the evolution of the online support. And I think this video is not just interesting for people that are interested in taking our online support, but also for other teachers and coaches that are providing online support. And I feel that I want to share this because I don't want to keep it like a secret or something like this, because I think it can improve the way online coaching is done, and it's very simple what I will present, but very good. Okay, so I realized I got a bit unhappy, or let's say like not very satisfied with the way I did before, that many other people are also doing, that someone is sending a video and you are looking at the video and then you write back an email. I felt like, okay, there are other technical possibilities that that don't really take more time. It doesn't take me more time necessarily, but it's higher quality. And then I got to the step that was that I look at the video and do a voiceover. So I do a recording of my screen and you see the cursor and you hear me talking, and I can point things out with the cursor and you hear me directly pointing things out. So it's a much more direct feedback where it's clearer what I want to say, because when you write something it can get like very abstract, yeah, and difficult to understand. So that's a very, very simple tool. Instead of looking at the video and then writing about what you saw, I just watch the video, make the voiceover, and then when I'm finished and uploading it to YouTube as non-listed or unlisted, and send it to the person. So that was the in-between step, and everyone liked this. It was clear for every student. This is a big improvement to what has been done before, and it also feels more personal because there's my voice, like people hear my voice and it's clear it's me, or sometimes it's also Christian, sometimes Annika doing a feedback, but it's clear there is a person there that takes care, and so on and so forth. Okay, then at some point I realized maybe this can be even improved, because I also felt like this, I don't like to sit in this impersonal way on the computer so much and talk sort of into nothing, a bit like I do in this video here. I do it because I feel it works and it's good, but it's not that I particularly enjoy to do it. And I felt like if I can improve the online support in a way that I feel I feel more excited about it, and at the same time the quality goes up, not just because of my excitement, which is of course bring higher quality, but also besides that higher quality, then that would be a wonderful step. So I was happy with the step before, like going to video, but I felt like there's something is still missing. I want to be in closer contact with the people. And then the next step, which is also not very complex, not very innovative in a way. The next step was to meet with the people online and do a screen share. So Skype is possible, but I'm using a similar thing. It's called Zoom. People say it has a bit better quality, and there are also a few more options in the panel that I can do. So I'm meeting with someone online in a video call, so I can see the person can see me, and we watch together the video, and I can point things out still with the cursor. So it's very direct, and the person can give direct feedback, not just me, but the other person can also tell, yeah, here I had problems, and okay, I understand what you mean. Can you explain it more? Okay, I did something else also here that I didn't include in the video. Blah 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 blah. It's like 100 times better. It's 100 times better than the version before, and the version before was 100 times better than the version before. So it's 200 times better. Yeah. So this is the best way that I found yet, and I would recommend to other teachers also to start with this way instead of just writing. Like really meeting online, really talking with each other. And I take around 1 hour time for meeting, so there's really some time to look at the things and so on and so forth. It takes more time than before. Yeah, I take more time than before for a person, but I enjoy it much more. The quality is higher, so I feel it's a win-win situation. I have the feeling that maybe some teachers for them it would be too much. I think some people like to have it more impersonal and just writing and not be bothered too much by the people. But for me, the online support is and was always a tool to stay in contact with the students, the contact that I know anyway, that come to the intensives or to the school regularly, or at least like once a year or something like this. But it's people that I already saw in the flesh and that I know, and this allows us to keep in contact throughout the time people are not there, and it's highly effective. It's very, very effective. Like people really progress very well. And of course there are the people that have no need for something like an online support, because they already know very well what to do and how to do, or they're more purposefully wandering, yeah, and don't want to have like more strict instruction. But for many people, they need, at least for some times, this instruction to get on the path, and then at some point they can be alone. And I said it already, I think before, maybe in the video real life coaching, that there is usually a limit to how many plans I write, like around 10 to 15 plans depending on the person. So it's a process of 1 up to 3 years of this coaching, and then I would recommend either to go somewhere else or just to be self-learner, at least for a while, to implement all this stuff and be self-responsible and autonomous. Okay, if you're interested in our online support, you can write to us. If you're interested in a consultation, so if you have like certain questions that you want to answer, but you don't need a training plan, and you want to talk about certain things, and whatever it is, like about our philosophy and about philosophy, about how to practice and so on and so forth, you can also write us an email, and we will find a possibility to do an online consultation. Good, I hope this gave a tiny bit of insight about how I work in the online support, and I hope also for other teachers and coaches this gave an idea if you're not already doing this version or a similar version. Thank you.